What's going on? This is Big G from G Ryders and welcome to another episode of Testing Rides. Today, I'm going to be testing the 2017 Chevy Cruze Sedan Premier. Welcome to the 2017 Chevy Cruze. Now in its second generation, the Chevy Cruze has grown, lost some weight, gained some more power and efficiency. The all-new Cruze also has the new Chevrolet design language, meaning that you can't mistake this vehicle on the road for anything else other than a Chevy. The Cruze I have here is formerly known as the LTZ. Now it's called the Premier. Being a Premier, this is the top of the line, so it comes with lots of standard equipment. This car has the remote starter, like a lot of GM products does. This has push button starter with smart key system, backup camera, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. These cool 17-inch wheels that come on here, and LED daytime running lights. But honestly, I'd also like to see some LED tail lights. I think it would set the design off a little bit more. Besides all the standard equipment that comes on Premier, this Chevy Cruze doesn't have any more options. So that means the starting price for the Premier is about $23,475. That's how much this one costs. But if you want to load up the Chevy Cruze will come up right under $30,000, and that will be with the Sun and Sound package and all the technology packages and the RS package and different wheels. On the Chevy Cruze, there's only one engine option available. That is the 1.4 turbo 4-cylinder that has 153 horsepower and 177 foot-pounds of torque. So that means 0 to 60 times are around 7.5 seconds, and quarter mile would be over 16 seconds. This car weighs about 3,000 pounds, so that means the fuel economy is going to be pretty decent. This car gets 30 in the city and 40 on the highway, and over my drive over the last few days, I've averaged about 30 miles to the gallon. All right, let's take a look at the inside of the Chevy Cruze. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Chevy Cruze. Straight out of the gate, this vehicle has a lot of room interior than the previous model. I have lots of hip space, lots of leg room, lots of shoulder room, lots of head room. It's just a very comfortable car. Besides this car being very comfortable, I love how the car is laid out. You just got kind of basics here on the steering wheel, so you have your cruise control over here on the left, got your heated steering wheel, got your sub menu, D-pad here, your voice control and your hang-up button for your phone. You got a pretty simple infotainment screen here that has the Apple CarPlay and the Android Auto. Also the heated seats and climate control here is here in the middle. It's pretty easy to reach while you're driving. You don't have to look down to see what you're grabbing. It's pretty nice. The one thing I didn't like so much on this car is the quality. Like, I expect up here to have kind of softer materials up here where you rest your arm, and it's actually a little bit hard. I think they could have done better. The dash is pretty hard. The steering wheel has a really nice feel. The steering wheel is probably the nicest thing in this car. It has a nice shape, has nice bolsterings. It's not too thick, not too thin. And it's also the perfect size. But this quality might not be as high as some of its competitors. It's still pretty good to be a $23,000 compact size car. All right, so the back seat is a lot bigger than it used to be. That was one of the biggest problems with the last Chevy Cruze, is the back seat was way too small. Now somebody could actually fit back there. I have the seat back where I normally drive. I'm 6'1" and over 300 pounds. I could scoot it up a little bit further, but I'm in the ultimate comfort right now. But someone could possibly fit back there. So that's not too bad at all. Let's take a look at the trunk. Alright, the trunk is way more impressive than the Mazda 3 I tested last week. You probably could fit about 3 big luggages in here. So you could fit 2 straight in and then 1 across the back here. It's a nice square trunk and I like that. Great job, Chevy. Alright, let's see how this thing sounds. Alright, let's see how this vehicle goes from 0 to 60. Alright, let's go out for a drive. First thing I noticed when hopping in the Chevy Cruze, it has very comfortable suspension. You can go over bumps and it's almost like you're riding almost in a Cadillac. It's pretty cool. Just because this car has a very comfortable suspension doesn't mean it rides like a boat. You still can hustle this Chevy Cruze around in corners and it do everything you want it to. The steering is okay, but there's definitely no type of feel to it. It's just steering that all you do is turn the wheel. It's almost like a video game. You just turn the wheel and the car goes. But there's no feel. I wish they would make the Chevy Cruze just slightly more sportier. On the count of all the other compact cars in this class, the compact cars are starting to become a little bit sporty. Not just boring sedans to get you from point A to point B. I'm not saying the Chevy Cruze is boring, but it could use a little bit more excitement. The best thing about this, the way the Chevy Cruze drives, is the torque now. Like, this car has 177 foot-pounds of torque and 153 horsepower. That torque makes this car feel a lot faster than it really is. And there's not too much lag with the turbo. Overall, this car is extremely smooth. Extremely smooth. This probably is the smoothest car I've driven in this class. This car just goes about its business effortlessly. And I definitely could see myself doing lots and lots of miles in this car. I could drive across country in this car if I wanted to. It's that comfortable. I just drove the Mazda 3 last week, and that car is the Mazda 3 was a lot sportier than this, but this car has a lot more comfortable ride, and I feel like I can ride in this car for a lot longer than the Mazda 3. This one is a lot quicker than the Mazda 3 Touring, just because it has way more torque and weighs about the same amount. But this is definitely the more comfortable car of the compact car class. So if you're looking for a very comfortable daily driver, something that gets good gas mileage, something that's very comfortable, something that's not slow, pretty peppy, and pretty cost efficient, this will be definitely the car for you. enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and keep riding with me. Thanks for watching.